From permanently inking their ex's name on their neck to tattooing mom on their butt cheek, NBA players have had some tats they'd rather keep in the shadows. Well, today it's time to shine a spotlight because these tattoos are nothing more than shocking. Let's begin. Kenyon Martin, the man with a tattoo portfolio as diverse as an art gallery. We're talking Grim Reapers, crosses, you name it, he's got it inked. But in 2008, Kenyon decided to make a permanent romantic gesture. After just 2 months of dating, he had his girlfriend's lips tattooed on his neck. Nothing screams forever like a neck tattoo after a 2-month fling.
I know what everyone wants to know is, what does yours mean to you, the newest one?
Which one? My lips? My girlfriend.
Yeah?
It's just something that I wanted to get a while ago, but I'm not just going to get it for anyone.
But one thing that Kenyon Martin didn't know is that tattoos don't come with a breakup clause. And take a guess at what happened. In 2010, his love life took a nosedive and he found himself with heartbreak as the only thing kissing that tattoo. And did he leave it as a tribute to love gone wrong? Nope. Kenyon slapped a crown over it, because in the kingdom of life's idiotic moments, he's still royalty. Just goes to show, in love and tattoos, always have an exit strategy. Or at least a really good cover-up artist. Being loyal to your 2-month girlfriend is one thing, but tattooing a team logo in your first season? Now, that's another level of dedication, or should we say, a textbook story of humiliation. Next on the list is Dennis Schroeder. Just when he made the biggest career mistake and declined the $84 million extension with the Lakers, he went on to play for crumbs with the Boston Celtics. In 2020, this guy was so in love with the city of Boston that he went full-on forever mode and got the Celtics logo inked on his leg. If that doesn't say, "I'm committed," I really don't know what does. However, the Celtics, well, they had other plans. After just 49 games, they traded him to the Houston Rockets. This now leaves him sprinting down other courts with a Celtics logo, essentially an emblem of a romance cut short, an epic love story that became a one-night stand. If you thought Schroeder's story was an inked regret, buckle up. Charles Barkley and his tattoo ideas are in a league of their own. In an interview with EJ, Sir Charles revealed a tattoo concept that made us question, well, a lot of things. He planned to get 2 big M's inked on his butt cheeks. Why? Because standing upright, it'd spell mom, and when flipped upside down, wow. EJ, doing his best to keep a straight face, asked Charles the question we were all wondering. Hey Charles, where is the O in mom? Luckily for all of us, and perhaps for the legacy of mom tributes everywhere, he decided not to go through with the shocking idea. Honestly, Chuck, you would have been better off tattooing 2 donuts on your cheeks. But don't feel too bad for Chuck. His co-hosts at Inside the NBA had a surprise for him. They staged a fake tattoo session pretending to ink his backside live on TV. But don't worry, the ink wasn't real because, well, if it was, he would easily snag the title for the NBA's craziest hot takes and tattoos. Before we dive deeper into our tattoo story, let's take a moment to give a nod to our few honorable mentions, or rather, some additional idiotic mistakes. Larry Sanders once tried to go for an uplifting message with receive, but things took a turn when he accidentally spelled it as receive. And then there's KD, who tried to get all biblical but somehow transformed the word mature into mature. But let's not forget Richard Jefferson, who, in an act of ultimate self-love, got his initials inked on his arm. Reggie Miller takes it a step further with a belly button tattoo that makes us wonder, what the hell was he thinking? However, none of these even hold a candle to DeJounte Murray. He tried to ink a mean face, but ended up with what looks like a Ninja Turtle screaming and struggling on the toilet. The internet didn't hold back. Names flooded social media and people couldn't resist clowning him. It got so intense that DeJounte had to jump online to clarify that his tattoo was meant to show he's a savage. But let's face it, the only thing truly savage was how quickly that ink transformed from an angry face to internet comedy gold. Despite having hideous tattoos, many players proudly display their tattoos for the world to see. But the next player kept his ink hidden from public view for years. Back in '95, when Michael Jordan appeared shirtless on the cover of the book Rebound, people noticed more than just his winning smile and toned biceps. Their attention was also drawn to a horseshoe tattoo on his chest. Jordan guarded this tattoo like a treasure, treating as if knowing about it was akin to knowing the secret passcodes to Area 51. But curiosity got the better of the fans. They dug into it, and before you knew it, the mystery was solved. This wasn't some ordinary tattoo you'd get on a dare or a whim. No, this was a branding, the sort of mark you'd more commonly find on livestock than a basketball legend. This horseshoe was a symbol not of luck, but of allegiance. It was the emblem of his college fraternity, Omega Psi High. Someone, in a stroke of what they must have considered brilliance, thought it would be a good idea to permanently sear this mark of loyalty onto Michael Jordan's chest. Rounding out our list, we have MJ's teammate, the bad boy of the NBA, Dennis Rodman. While tattoos in the 90s NBA were about as rare as a boring Rodman hairstyle, Dennis was an exception, a man whose body was a canvas for all sorts of ink. Then along came a guy we all called Joe Moneybags, who thought he'd struck gold when he saw Rodman's tattoo collection. Without missing a beat, he started printing t-shirts featuring Dennis's iconic tattoos. These shirts became instant hits, flying off the shelves and even making their way into the Bulls' official team store. However, Dennis Rodman had no idea his tattoos were being commercialized. When he found out, let's just say he wasn't pleased. Rodman's fury translated into immediate legal action. What had seemed like Joe's golden goose quickly turned into a legal battle. Before long, lawsuits were flying faster than a Rodman's rebound. In the end, Rodman's legal team laid the smackdown, and Joe Moneybags' t-shirt empire collapsed along with all of his dreams of making millions. And there you have it. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of NBA tattoos. Thank you for watching. Now it's your turn. Go get a tattoo you're not so proud of. Drop a comment below, and don't worry, we've all been there. Goodbye, and take care until next time.